not my custom to send greetings to anyone, but I sense in this one the force is strong. Nurse Betty, take my hand, and together we shall rule the galaxy. Oh, my man. Well, then, I'll just wish you a happy birthday and be on my way.
We have to write Betty a poem. As I try it, I fume and I fuss. She does it so easy, it makes me quite queasy, but you know she would do it for us. We have to write Betty a poem with words that would capture and clone a fun-loving friend who's there to the end, one who's true through to the bone. We have to write Betty a poem to thank her for so many years of parties and pies, asparagus spears, accordion music, and Super Bowl cheers. We have to write Betty a poem to celebrate her turning 80. She'll keep leading the band with martini in hand and not always being a lady. But such fun. Happy birthday, Betty.
She'll now return to the Witness Protection Program.
Happy birthday, Grandma!
Over the years, you've taught us a lot of life's lessons.
Most of them are written on your fridge.
So we thought we'd share with you some of the most valuable lessons we've learned from your kitchen. Humor is hazardous to your stress.
We all can't do great things, but we can do small things with great love.
Being successful is not as important as being significant.
Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that's why they call it the present.
Savor each moment, dwell not in the past. Live each day fully, it may be your last.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you for Bill.
Thank you for Mike. Thank you for Bob.
Without them, our lives would sure be different. Many happy returns.
Love you. I didn't do very well.
Yeah, it was fine.
I also want to thank you for enriching my life with your son.
Hi, Betty. It's Patty O'Mara, and Katie couldn't be here, and she's really sorry that she couldn't be here. But I wanted to say, you know, your guests probably didn't know that you actually had 2 other daughters, and at least one of them showed up for your 80th. So here's to you, Betty, and we'll definitely both be here for your 90th.
What I don't understand is somebody with the unenviable position of being in your position right there today, why you would risk humiliating yourself in front of 10 million people is something that is totally beyond me. Listen to me. I'm older, smarter. If you live to be 120, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger. Do you understand? Listen to me carefully. You need a job because you have to get a job so that you can make money legitimately. Are we understanding each other? Don't answer me. Don't speak until I speak to you. You have to find something else to do with your time constructively. So when I said to you that if you live until you're 150, you're not going to be as smart as I am in one finger, I want you to trust me on this because I, being in your position, would never humiliate myself in front of 10 million people. Never! Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. That's all.
Betty.
Betty? All right, her name is Betty, so we're going to sing happy birthday. Tell us what it is.
Go.
Happy birthday, Don't worry, Mom. It's all good. First of all, she let me keep my sense of humor. And I was never in any jeopardy at all. We were always crazy. I remember I'd meet her every morning, and she would tell me all the weird stuff going on in the hospital, and we'd joke about this and that. And, well, yeah, but it was lots of fun, and I always had a feeling that my mother both appreciated humor and appreciated my humor, unless it got me kicked out of school or something. Because even then, it was kind of like, well, okay, you learn how to do that. So my humor is something I can see my mother let me keep. One of the other things is my sense of dignity, oddly enough. Mom knew exactly when to cut the strings. She knew exactly when to say, all right, you're not a kid, you're on your own, and God bless you. But she'd walk along there by your side until she realized that it was her time to stop. And I remember one time we were down at the UW district or someplace, and I was doing something that I don't usually do, buy clothes. And I was looking at shops, and I walked into one, and just did my business, and came out and bought something, and I realized Mom had been out on the curb this whole time. And I go, Mom, why didn't you come in? She said, well, I figured you were old enough, and your mother behind you in a clothing store. So, and I hadn't really known she wasn't there. So, but it reminded me that Mom it was that time. Of course. The other thing, the last thing I'll share is my sense of adventure. I've gone on all kinds of weird pilgrimages, trips, whatever. She was always there supporting me doing it. She never said, that's stupid or don't do it. And I have this really clear memory. I was in my 20s. I'd come back from Alaska. I didn't have any money, didn't want to hang out at home. And so I thought, well, I'll just go out on the beach and live for a month. Just, pack up 150 pounds of food and mostly books, and carry it out onto this strip of the Olympic National Ocean. And who had helped me along in this but my mother? My father was there too, but I just remember my mother. She's in her winter red coat. I don't know how many of you remember that. It was one of the few good coats she had. We're out 20 miles out on the Olympic Peninsula, near the Olympic coast, on a trail that is very rugged. And I've got this pack, I've got this scuba gear, I've got all this stuff, and she's carrying my rope, my gold braid rope, my climbing rope, which was about this long. And I just remember looking back and seeing this woman on a trail in a good winter coat carrying this rope, kind of like this. And I go, okay, that's a memory. And she let me go. I mean, no worries, no recriminations. And then when I showed up,
too soon.
Too soon. With 20 other people who I had bummed a ride back from, who just needed some place to stay for the night because they were on a bus tour. My mom let them in, even though she didn't have a bathroom, even though she just had.
They went to Green Lake.
They went to Green Lake. So I just wanted to acknowledge my mother that everything that God gave me, that she let me have, I appreciate very
May
much.
I do a postscript on that? The good thing was I worked nights, so all these bodies were there, and I was away at work while they were sleeping, and then they all had to go down to Green Lake to go so I could get my sleep.
It dawned on me later in life that my mother, being a good Catholic, had used working nights as a form of family planning.